Hey folks, how you doing? Welcome back to the channel, my friends. I know it's been a while since I got on here and I did a video, and I'm really sorry about that. But I've been really busy with Back to Heroes Rumble and all that stuff. And you know, we have the school supply drive that's coming up on Sunday, so I will not be out on Sunday. I'm going to try to be out on Saturday, so I don't know how that's going to go, but I'm going to try. It's another hot and humid day here in Southwest Ohio. Nothing we can really do about it, so we're just getting it done. Now, when it comes to trains, we've already had a few trains. We just had one over here on CSX. It was M510, but we started over at 7 Mile, which I might head back over to for lunch. Or, yeah, I might head back over there for lunch. I don't know. It depends. We had two trains over there, a grain train and a loaded ethanol train with some Canadian National Power, so that was really cool to see. And hey, we're just not getting trains. Whenever they show up, and when they do, I will get the video rolling. All right, everybody, stay tuned. Well, everybody, good morning from 7 Mile. Beautiful but humid 7 Mile. Everything down here is humid this morning. It just feels like a big, hot, wet fart. I mean, literally, it's just so humid, and it's been humid for the majority of the summer. It's really not hot right now. It's supposed to be today. Anyways, look what we got coming. Got a train. All the way down there. Boy, he's scooting too. So, yeah. Before they look around, before that train comes, let's look around here. You can just see the haze, the moisture in the air. Now look over here. They got a high green. You may not be able to see it, but there's a high green for that train that's coming. And boy, he is scooting right along. Man, look at that corn over there. Man, good stuff. Well, this end's high. That end over there, not so much. All right, gates have activated at Ritter Road. Oh man, he's ripping. Skate or die, that's what that card said. Couple hobo tags. Man, no Timmy, at least not on this side. Man, that thing was ripping. Woo-wee. Big old heavy grain train. He was moving right along. Well, that's the first one of the day, folks, for me. I'm up on the Newcastle today because last Tuesday when I was on Hamilton, I got plenty of Norfolk Southern. And anyways, I don't know if you guys have heard about the Norfolk Southern Union Pacific merger. And they're talking about a transcontinental railroad or whatever, you know. They said that's our first. Well, I believe Union Pacific made the first transcontinental railroad, if you don't remember history. Cool, man. We'll wait for more. Stay tuned. All right, everybody. Had a train just called clear 7 Mile. And then I think he just saw the signal at Ritter over here, which we have another high green. It went that way shortly after that, so I knew there was another train coming. Plus, it picked up any train device. It's not going off, but look over here. So I know you were watching that one video where I told you that guy got arrested out of that camper. But look at all this overgrown stuff. There's that class, or that fifth wheel over there, and there's 2 travel trailers and a car over there. That's a Buick. Actually, no, that's a Cadillac. My bad. We'll talk about that in a second. Anyways, Gates going down that Ritter Road. We got that train is a-coming, and he is ripping too, man. I believe we got some rival power. Look at that. Not sure if that decal was on the front of that Canadian National. Looked like an autism decal. Well, we got a loaded ethanol train here. This one was the same loaded ethanol train that came through Hamilton Tuesday, had that KCS locomotive on it. So we'll see if this one has a DPU. I don't think it will, but we'll see. Like he's going a little slower than the grain train was. Yep, no DPU. That's all right. There they go. Tripping on through, man. We're running through Walton in a few hours. Well, we'll see what that signal does. It did it so quickly last time. But anyways, oh, there's a breeze. Look at all these campers over here. And there's a Cadillac right there. A really nice car, actually. There was people living in those, but I haven't seen any movement or anything at all, period. I don't know, we'll see what's happening. Stay tuned. Tiny helicopter. It's probably a blast to fly. Anyways, keep waiting on some trains. All right, everybody, I moved over to Trenton, Ohio, for CSX because NS died out a little bit. Gotten a shot one time here, and that was the local that works the brewery over there, that works Miller Coors, Molson Coors, or whatever it is, Coors. I believe this is M510. Probably some quiet cars coming through here right now after getting all those cars with flat spots. Gunk, 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 and he gets some smooth gliding ones. Oh. There, truck frames today. Oh, corn fly on my pinky there while I'm filming. These corn flies like you. They like to lick the salt off you. Nice cut up boxcars here. Everybody's got a favorite kind of car. What is yours? Mine's a boxcar. I really like boxcars. Soo Line, there we go. I like boxcars just because it's nostalgia feeling to it. Or truck frames. And I got a historical marker over here I want to check out. My favorite kind of train is a coal train. My favorite kind of car is a boxcar. So what is your favorite kind of train and favorite kind of car? There's some funny center beam flat cars there, or whatever you want to call them. Looking into the sun a little bit if I turn the camera, so. And there goes M510. Alright, cool. Now, like I said, I'm over here at this park. I kind of want to check it out. It's a little grassy. Or there's Edgewood High School over there, but I've seen this historical marker before, and I always wanted to check it out. So, Busenbark. I'll read for you here. In 1833, Robert Busenbark deeded land to the directors of the school district number 6 for Busenbark School. 20 years later, Robert and son David granted a right-of-way on their property for a station in the Cincinnati, Hamilton, and Dayton Railroad, the CH&D. One of the 11 depots in Butler County, Busenbark Station attracted the Kiesinger Osberger Warehouse and the Kennel Grain Elevator to the area in the 1860s. The railroad also enabled the Crossroads Settlement to host an American Championship prize fight in 1867. Fighting with bare knuckles, that's awesome, in an outside ring. Mike McCool bested Aaron Jones in a match seen by thousands. That's pretty darn awesome. Bare knuckles, that's some tough dudes right there. The Busenbark generating station supplied power to the interurban lines until 1912 and later furnished electricity to local residents, farmers, and the Miami poultry yards depended on the trains and interurban to ship produce. The railroad depot disappeared between 1914 and 1916, and the school closed after 1937. Interurban service ended in 1939. All that remains of Busenbark is Busenbark Road, which is established in 1855. And I think this is Busenbark Road. Yeah, this is it. This is Busenbark Road right here, which is where my truck is sitting. All right, cool. We got another one. Got another historical marker. Whoa, let's check it out. All right. Let's see. Dr. Charles F. Richter, 1900 to 1985, an originator of the Richter scale. Well, that's cool. Charles F. Richter was born approximately 1 mile from Busenbark at Sunnyside Farm on Weir Road in Overpeck. in 1909. His family moved to California, and in 1928, Richter received his PhD in theoretical physics from the California Institute of Technology and began work at the seismology laboratory. That same year, he married Lillian Brand, a creative writing teacher. Working with Bino Gutenberg, Richter developed a means to measure the magnitude of an earthquake, which was published on the Richter scale in 1935. Richter also helped to establish the Southern California Seismic Array, a network of instruments that track the origin and intensity of earthquakes. He knew 7 languages and authored textbooks and devoted his life to seismology. You know, honestly, like I probably knew that like he was born in Ohio, but may have forgotten. But I think that's really cool. I wonder if we got any other trains coming. That's going to be awesome. So there we go, folks. We got the middle schools over there. That's the high school. We got some more corn over there that is making it more humid. Oh well, stay tuned, folks. All right, finally got another train. I heard something on the radio, but hey, here we go. Buffer car, empty ethanol. I might have to cut this one short, y'all. I got a dog at home and it's not feeling good, so I might have to cut it out of here and go home. Boy, he's flying, he's ripping. Central bumper car. There you go. Oh, he was tearing it up, wasn't he? Didn't take him long to get through here. About 1:39. Wow. Well, I guess I'll keep listening for the trains. Alrighty, folks. Moved back to 7 Mile. And before I pulled in here, I got a little bit of shade left. I checked the signals, and guess what? I got a train taking the siding here at 7 Mile. I believe this is 174. Is meeting up with another train. So when that happens, I'll get it. But here comes NS 174, and if you've heard, the Union Pacific Railroad has bought Norfolk Southern. So I don't know how long we got with the thoroughbred paint scheme on locomotives here. There it goes, taking the siding here. Look at that. Give him a good old wave. Taking the siding right in front of me. Boog. I'm leaning against my truck, man. The engine's hot. It is also humid out here today. It's going to be back in the 90s. So I don't know how long I'm going to stay out here. steel, all rusted. Empty ethanol cars. Marquee Energy. They're smooth gliding, man. I don't hear nothing. All right. Lots of empty ethanol cars on this train. Would say it's really a hodgepodge. You got ethanol tankers, you got grainers that are empty, you got auto racks that are empty and full. Now he's gonna stop and wait for that eastbound train. That's why he's slowing down. I think I see some box cars up there. I do. See a big 86 footer and a couple other ones behind that. Look at that. Boxcar. That's an old one right there. Can't see a build date on it, but it is quite old. Oh yeah, he's slowing down. There's a nice little cut of boxcars back here. Whoop, whoop, slowing down. I think that's that Chattanooga Sawyer guy. I don't know. It doesn't say that, but man, look at this one. Look at that. Tasmanian Devil, and he's got a big old gold chain on. He's smoking a spliff. Man, that's really neat. Well, and the unfortunate thing is here, I'm not going to be able to see the train unless he scoots up some. I don't know how long. He's like 7,000 feet and some change. So maybe I will be able to look at sodium chlorate. Look at that. Empty though. Look at what we got here. We got a DPU inching its way on through. And he's probably going to scoot up enough where I'm going to be able to see this eastbound train. Cool, man. That's awesome. Running out of shade pretty quickly here, but that's all right. I got an AC. Here he's gonna go. He's gonna scoop as far as possible, and I'm gonna get a good shot of this eastbound train whenever it comes through. there they go. Still hear them. Yeah. Stay tuned for me. All right, everybody. Got another train coming. I think he said 44B, so we'll see what he is. Called Clear Ritter a while ago. Like a grain train. Excuse me. Well, one thing a plus about today is there's a nice breeze. That was. I swear to God, I just felt my truck lurch. So I felt like somebody moved. Oh, it's weird. That was a weird feeling. All right, there they go. Now I'm gonna walk over near the tracks and see if 174 moved on. If they did, that means we either have a lull in the action and it's time to get, or he's waiting on another train. Stay tuned for me. Well, I didn't even hear anything go off. This guy just shows up. We got another train, I guess. I'll take it. Maybe I will get a mocking wave from this conductor. a short one here. DPU coming through, man. All right. There they go. Well, I'll stick around for just a little while longer until I fully run out of shade, and then we'll reevaluate. Stay tuned. Well, folks, I think that's going to do it for me today. It's getting hot out here. I'm running out of shade. It's humid. Thankfully, there's a breeze that makes a lot of difference. But I got plenty of trains, I think. Yeah, want to go home, get it uploaded, get these trains uploaded, get in the AC, drink some water, even though I got some water with me. Just kind of rest and relax, get this video up, watch some other YouTube videos that I haven't been able to watch for a few days just because things have been hectic and nuts. And the weather, I mean, even though the weather's cooperating today, like, because it's not raining, it's not stormy, I don't think it's supposed to today. I mean, unlike the last couple days where we've had thunderstorms and downpours every single day starting about noon on. Yesterday we had them during the morning, and then we had them during the afternoon. And so yeah, not today, just heat and humidity and a ton of corn flies. I actually think there's one flying around. You could probably see it. I don't know, I can't really see it on camera, but it's flying around. And there's some in the truck, and it's just a lot, man. It's just a lot. You know, but it's been a good day. I've got some trains. We took a look at some historical markers, even some interesting stuff that I think I forgot, or maybe even I didn't know. So that was really cool to get all that stuff and to find all that out. Don't you think? Well, anyways, folks, I'm going to go ahead and close this one out. So like, comment, subscribe, share if you haven't done so already. Hit that little alert button. You'll get all the notifications for when I post. And if you have more time, please watch another video, because every video you watch really helps my channel, and I really do appreciate it. You know, all the ads that you guys watch for me, all the likes, the comments, the shares, and the subscriptions, they all really help against the daily battle of the YouTube algorithm that loves to push those big channels and keep them small channels down. And I know we're not just saying that to sound all weird, but it really is true. It really is true. So, you know, I keep climbing up in subscribers. So, you know, if you guys watch the video, you want to subscribe, do all that, please like, comment. You know your mama would. So, anyways, folks, I'm out of here. So until we meet again out there on the rails, have a great day.